Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take a little break from the gaming. It's called the 390 Gaming Channel Mods and Games, and I haven't posted a single mod yet, so I figured I should probably get on that. So the first mod I'm going to do is an internal LCD mod. You can mount this inside, outside. I put it inside the case. You can do a lot of things with it. It's a cool little monitor. I'll go through what you can do with it later on, but it's very simple. The best thing about this mod is you need to have zero experience with anything electronic. If you know how to plug something into something else, you can do this. I mean, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So let's get going. Okay, so this is the Tonizo 7-inch TFT LCD monitor. It's got a resolution of 1024 by 600. Very simple. No bells and whistles. There's your ribbon there. Here's the board. It's an HDMI. That's your USB power. And it came with a little secondary board for power on, choosing source, things like that. Truth is, you don't need it, and I think I probably threw it away because I can't find it. So if you buy one, you'll get that. You can do something with it if you want, but you don't need it to run this. There's your USB power. That'll go right on the top. And the only other thing you're going to need is a pack of command strips, or hot glue, or bubble gum. Something sticky. You see where I'm going with this? We're going to put this inside the Deepcool Matrix 55 case. I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys want to check out that case. I bought that case for another build that didn't actually happen, so I've had this case sitting around. I ended up just throwing in some old gen hardware, and I'm running just game servers for me and some friends on Discord, and it's been a fantastic case. Like, I think the case is somewhere in the ballpark of about $60 to $80 Canadian, and I'm very impressed with it. I'd buy another one. The monitor, I think it was somewhere around 45 Canadian. You get everything you need with it. Command strips, I think I stole those from my wife probably. Okay, let's get to it. Alright, so that's the inside of the Matrix 55 case. As you can tell, as a size comparison, it's a pretty decent sized screen. You could probably mount it down on top of the power supply cover if you wanted to. Actually, you couldn't on this one because it's too big. My plan on this one is we're going to put her, get that cable out of the way, right there. And I think that's going to look real nice. So I've gone ahead and done a couple of things. First off, it had a really god-awful shiny bezel around the outside of this thing, and it's very dusty, by the way. So I just used some black electrical tape just to go around the outside to take that real shiny ugly metal out. It's this same Gabaloon stamping stuff on the back. I got a couple of command strips on there just to hold it in place. All I'm going to do is just slap this guy in. And trust me, when it sticks, it will be there for a while. Those command strips will stick to anything. So I'm going to go right there. Bam! Okay, that was pretty easy, huh? That's half the mod done right now. Told you this was going to be easy. Let me flip the case over and we'll go through the last half. Okay, this is the back of the Matrix 55. I know my cable management just leaves something to be desired. Don't judge. I'm a busy guy. I don't have time to do this. Okay, there's the board. There's the ribbon coming in from the other side of the LCD panel. I've got the HDMI. Okay, I'll call it wired up, but it's not very well wired. And that is the power supply, USB, to the board. So all we're going to do is put the cable in the right way. Put in the USB. Get everything in place, and as you can tell, I did put electrical tape on the back here. Anytime you have any type of electronic connections back here, you don't want it touching metal. So I just do some electrical tape. It's quick, it's easy, and it kind of keeps anything from shorting out. I'm going to slap that in place. Now the tricky part. These ribbons, very fragile. So we need to get this in here without breaking anything. That's always the plan when you're doing any kind of mod. There's a small clip here. You try to bend it down, and then I am going to stick it on there with the command strips I got on. Try not to put too much pressure on it. And that's it. We're all wired up. Let's fire it up and see if I broke something. Yay! It works! I did something good!